Hi guys, today I have another collab with One Girl Games. We swapped shells. So she made me this absolutely fantastic shell, and then she did the pond and all the landscaping around it, and I made her a shell, and You'll have to see what I did for the landscaping. It's kind of embarrassing when you look at what I did and then what she did, because what she did is so much better. And I don't know if you guys knew this, but look at these skylights. I did not know they were in the game until about 2 days ago, so of course I had to use them in this speed build. But here I am doing the roof. I'm really pleased with how it came out. So the only rules we gave ourselves was that we could not touch any of the exterior walls, but we could move the landscaping around a little bit if we absolutely needed to. I think all I did was move that willow tree back a little bit, and there was that one cheeky rock that was sticking into the house that I decided had to go. I should have just kept it and incorporated it into my interior decorating, but I did end up moving it. But yeah, this was I wanted to do another collab with One Girl Games. We've been chatting a lot lately. She's fabulous. You guys should definitely go check her out. I think her video is going to be coming out tomorrow, because mine will be going up on Wednesday and hers will be going up the day after on Thursday, except she's I think she's in the UK, so I'm not sure what day that'll actually be. I get like the time zones confused. I can't keep them straight in my head. But just adding windows, and I don't know, it was a lot of fun to work with this and try to figure out what to do in each part of this build. It was a little challenging. I cut out the part where I just kind of stared at the shell and was like, was this a good idea? What am I doing? But I'm really pleased with how it turned out, and I'm so excited to see what G did with my shell that I sent her. It's so fun to challenge each other and just experiment with different content. And if there's anybody who would like to do a collab with me, you can DM me on Twitter, because I'm having a lot of fun with these. And it's just cool to see what we can come up with and what we can do as a community. So here is the kitchen, and I don't know why I didn't realize this before, but those island living, I think that's what those are, the island living counters don't have cabinets. And I know people have talked about it before, like, why don't we have cabinets for every counter option that we have? But here I am trying to find some cabinets that will not clash with it completely. So when we decided to do this collab, we talked about it, and we the only requirement when we were building was that it couldn't be over, I think it was 100 tiles, and I'm not sure if this is cheating, but when I added that little deck, I think it went up to like 112 tiles. And I really wanted that deck when I saw that part sticking out, so I did. It's no longer a small home, like it doesn't classify as that anymore. And I didn't ask you if that was okay, because it had to happen when I saw that area. So here I'm decorating the living room. This house turned out so cute and cozy. I would totally live here if I could. Wouldn't it be cool if you could build things in The Sims and then just be like, I'm going to order this on Amazon and have it delivered to your house? I think this turned out really luxurious for a small home too. Like, it's got 2 bathrooms and the master bedroom is really big, in my opinion. I don't know why, guys, but like, this is I had to like really hype myself up before I pressed record. Cause this is like, I'm super nervous about doing face cam with a speed build. I feel like doing face cam when I'm actually doing something is a lot easier than just sitting here watching my video going, okay, why didn't I edit that out? Why did I leave that in? Why did I do that? I don't know. But I tried to make some notes about stuff to talk about, and I found some corny jokes for you guys, so I feel like in this slightly nervous awkwardness that I'm feeling right now, that a really corny joke would definitely help. So, here's the first one I found. What did the snail say when it was riding on the turtle's back? Whee! And I smacked the desk and made the face cam jiggle. I'm sorry, guys. And that wasn't that great of a joke either. Here is the bedroom, and then we just flashed to the bathroom. I think it turned out super cute. I did like the 2 sinks, which I don't usually do. I just don't think about it really. And I'm kind of just jumping all over the place. I don't know. I think it makes people dizzy when I do that, but that's just how I end up. I'm like, oh, I could do this here, or oh, I could do that here, and then have to go execute it before I forget about it. Yeah, I found that bed and I don't think I've actually used it before, but it turned out super cute. And how do you guys feel about that chair? I stuck it in there because it had the yellow that kind of pulled from the bed, but then it was a darker wood and all the other pieces in the bedroom were a lighter wood, and I'm not sure how I feel about mixing and matching wood tones. What do you guys think about that? It's trying to find something to fit in the entryway because it seemed a little empty. Oh, and I absolutely adore this, what I did here. I saw it, I think it was in Percy's video, where she did a renovation on her 10-minute build challenge, and she did one of these over the top of her deck, and I'm adding the those little skylight things. They're called Crystal Clear, and they talk about it like it's a flooring option, and I don't understand. It's like, obviously a skylight. Why would you put that on the floor? Like, you're gonna walk on a glass floor. I don't understand the logic behind that one. Here I'm finding a little bit of trim. I think it turned out, I don't know, I really like how this house turned out. I think it's super cute. And then I couldn't put it around that, so I ended up sticking a wall and then putting the trim on and then deleting the wall to get around that. I think it made it look more finished. And then adding furniture on to my cute little deck that made it so it's no longer qualified as a small house. That I had to do it. I don't know, it felt like it needed to be there. Oh, and then this bench, she actually moved the terrain on me. So, and I didn't realize it until I got to this point, and then I'm like, wait a second, is that bench touching the ground? The answer was no, it was floating. And I don't know when, I think it's coming up when I realized it, and I was like, gee, why did you do this to me? Yeah, I think right about here, I'm like, whoa, why? It made it a little more challenging. It was fun. But she did like all of the landscaping. I had a little bit more towards the end, but her pond is absolutely fabulous. I love it so much. It's so cute. And you guys can go check out her taking on my shell, and you can see what a terrible job I did at landscaping. Just look at that pond. It's so pretty. I want one of those in real life. I'm going to order it off of Amazon. So I got rid of that bench, and I decided they just need a little nice table where they can bring their meals out in the summertime and eat beside the pond. It just looks super relaxing. And then the barbecue, trying to find a place where it wouldn't float. I think awkward silence, it means it's time for another bad joke, or corny joke. Let's see here. What do you call a pig that does karate? A pork chop. I'll see how many people unsubscribe from my channel because of my corny jokes. Corny dad jokes. Some people get really mad about them, and I don't understand. I know, like, they're not really funny, but that's what makes them funny to me, is because they're not funny. So I'm just throwing some flowers around here, just a little bit extra to fill in this space. That's pretty much all I did with the landscaping. I wanted that tree, but that's a tree that I actually stuck on into my shell, so I decided I wouldn't use it, and I'd use that one instead, just to kind of fill in the empty spaces. And here I'm moving on to all of my cluttering. I kind of stuck a bunch of stuff everywhere, and then I went back through with the red shelf and moved things around. I did finally get a chance to use stuff from Nifty Knitting, because I actually haven't done any builds since that pack came out, because I was working on my most recent stop motion build, and then also my my dumb challenge that I'm doing to myself, where I am trying to use every single item in the game. So, and it was Outdoor Retreat, so I haven't touched Nifty Knitting yet. So this is my first chance to kind of use a few items, and so I did. I think I used a couple of the hanging plants and then a couple other items here and there. So this is just me going through fiddling with my clutter. I really love this bathroom. I like how the colors turned out, and I don't know, it's super cute. And then just sticking that basket on the corner of the tub, and then onto kitchen clutter, because we need all of the kitchen clutter. I'm never sure if I should leave clutter into my speed builds, because it can be kind of tedious. So that's why I cut out, like, when I found all of the clutter that I wanted to use, and I just left in the part where I was actually moving it around and placing it. I didn't take a lot of screenshots. You guys will see at the end what I kind of did for the tour. And so I felt like I needed to leave in the, like, placing the clutter, just so you guys could kind of see what I used. I don't know if you guys like to see kind of what people use as clutter, or how they kind of put it in. I don't know. I do enjoy it, because I like watching when people clutter, because it just gives me ideas, like, oh, I would never think of putting that or using that there, or they put the camera at this angle when they were doing clutter. Another awkward silence. I'm gonna get better at these guys, I swear. If you stick around, in like 5 years, I will be a pro at doing a face cam and voiceovers. I promise. So just continuing with my clutter. I think I'm getting a little bit better at clutter. It's definitely an art form. The other thing I never realized until I started doing voiceovers and face cam is how loud I swallow. Oh my goodness. It's just like... That's what it sounds like to me when I'm going through and editing. And I apologize because that was probably really loud and really gross. I don't know why I feel like I have to add an art easel to every single build, but I feel like I do a lot of the time. There's like always an art easel. Maybe it's because I'm choking on my own spit. maybe it's because I wish I was an artist and I'm not. I dabbled in watercolor a little bit and I could make some really cute leaves, but that's as far as I got, and then it kind of petered out and I haven't puttered out. I don't know. There's a word and I don't think I'm thinking of the right one. But I haven't really messed with it in a while. But just doing the clutter in the master bedroom. I feel like that corner space right there, I don't think I actually put anything in it and it feels kind of empty, but I don't know, sometimes I really question what I'm doing. I don't know if you guys have this problem too, where, I think I've talked about it before. Oh, maybe I should shut up. Maybe I'll talk about that in my next video. Here is the kind of overview of the house, and I think I will sign off here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you go check out G's video tomorrow, and much love. Bye!